All right, guys, Sanch here. Welcome back to another episode on the Bodybuilding News Network, specifically another episode of Bodybuilding Today. We just finished watching the coverage of the 2021 Tampa Pro prejudging for the men's Open Pro 212. And after going through the four different lineups, I'm very shocked. I'm very shocked with how some people have scored and how people have been placed. Now, when it comes to prejudging, normally they kind of move people around on how they think people are going to place. And you're going to see in this one, people are all over the place. I think that the first call out is very impressive, but there are some people that I think are going to, when it comes to finals, are going to land into that first call out and even into that second call out that were not in the first or second call out. So keep that in mind when we start looking at this footage for the first call out for the 212. But besides that, I've got my little notes here that I want to talk about some key things. But let's go ahead and start off with the first call out for the 212. Now, we have Kerrith Bajjo, my boy, Kerrith Bajjo, in the green trunks, number 24, I believe, right next to Ahmed Elsadany. And then we have Bo Lewis next to him with the black, maybe crimsonish trunks. John Jewett next to him. And then all the way on the left, we have Casey Fit. And then on the left of him, we have Esteban Bravo or Fuquene. And then all the way on the right, it's kind of escaping me. Apologies there. But what I want to talk about as we kind of move through these transitions, it's going to go quick, guys. It's going to go quick. So I'll try to pause where I can. Now, on this side tricep, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I think it's Jason Lowe right next to Ahmed to the right, and then Kerrith to the left. The tricep shot, my eyes actually go to Bo Lewis with just the symmetry and the flow, but then Jason Lowe is coming in very strong to potentially push for that first place spot here as we're looking at this, side relaxed for the most part. As they go through their transition shots. But Jason Lowe looks fantastic in the shot. It's one of his signature poses. And I really like Casey Fit here. Casey is looking fantastic. Good conditioned. Esteban on the side, kind of getting lost in the darkness. The lighting in this show is just kind of questionable, in my opinion. This front double bicep, I just feel like Ahmed and Kerrith Bajjo are really winning these shots. And there's a lot of people we're not seeing in this first call out. Austin Carr didn't make that first call out potentially for the prejudging. Guy Cisternino, a bunch of them, guys, a bunch of them. I'll have to figure out my notes a little bit, but I just wanted to get this information out for you guys because I know you're hungry for that bodybuilding content. But I'll have... my notes will be a little bit more scrubbed for the finals. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. They're moving people around. For tan-wise, I thought that Casey there, second to the end on the right, had probably the best gloss or shiner or bronze or whatever you want to call it. John Jewett, the tan is just not there. He looks very flat and it just takes away from his physique there. Ahmed looks fantastic in the middle here. His tan, the conditioning, everything's very, very sharp. Kerrith Bajjo, another one, looking fantastic. I'd like to see a little bit more shine on that chest, but when you turn around to the back here, it's pretty much lights out. My eyes do go to Jason Lowe. I'm just such a big fan. But he does look a little flat in some of these shots. A little bit in the glutes, looks a little flat. John Jewett, again, just kind of missing a little bit of shine on that upper back, but the mass is there to be competitive. I would be really surprised if it ended up being Ahmed and Kerrith. In no disrespect to the two guys, I love their physiques. Respectfully placed in second and third at the Chicago Pro recently in the 212. So it's definitely possible. The returning champ, Bo Lewis, in I think it's purplish crimson trunks, is the returning champ of the 212. And then Jason Lowe coming in second last year at the Tampa Pro. So you have a lot of big names on this front stage for the projected first call out in prejudging. And then John Jewett, obviously a returning competitor, always in the first call out, always in that top 5. So it's good to see him. But I'd love to hear in the comment sections below, guys. I know we're kind of creeping up on the end of this first call out. What are your guys' thoughts on the first call out, potentially for this prejudging? What are your guys' feelings about who's here, who's not here? Who do you think is getting overlooked? Look forward to when I get off work today, I'll cover the second, third, and fourth call out for the prejudging in the 212. I have it all recorded, so we'll just dig through it. I'll clean up my notes a little bit. But I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing here. When I saw this right here, Jason kind of standing here unflexed, I was a little worried. He looked kind of nervous. So hopefully he's doing all right. He did look a little soft, but I'm hoping that he's going to clean it up a little bit. But you can really see here, Bo Lewis, Kerrith Bajjo, and Ahmed Elsadany are probably going to be your top 3 right now as they file off stage, and we're left with Casey there right next to John Jewett, Jason Lowe. All the way on the left is Esteban Bravo, and then number 27. I do apologize. I can't remember if it was Sealy Cruz or not. That's just my bad, guys. I apologize. But Casey looks fantastic here. Number 22, the tan, the shine. He's just really, really sharp looking. I wish Esteban had a little bit more shine on him. Jason looks actually pretty okay with the shine, but John Jewett just looks really. It's hard to say flat. He just doesn't look crisp with that shininess. So they'll make those adjustments going into the finals. But overall, they all look fantastic. There's no one really blown out here in the first and what is this, like the top 8, because they have 5 and then they just took 3 off. So the top 8, which is pretty crazy to look at, potentially what we're going to be seeing in the top 8 here for the 2021 Tampa Pro and the 212. Back shots, I feel like John and Jason are really holding that one pretty secured, but Esteban's pretty close. He has the symmetry, that X taper, the aesthetics, lat spread. I go to Jason Lowe. My eyes go to Jason Lowe. And when you want to look at these legs too, you want to look at the glute to hamstring tie-in. You want to see the feathering. John just doesn't really have it in this shot at that specific time. But you got to think that's what the judges are looking at. So if I'm seeing it, that means the judges are probably seeing it. There's also, I think, 5 judges. So they have 5 times as many eyes as me. So they're probably going to be seeing a lot more. Yeah, Jason Lowe just looks really good here. He's sweating a lot, but, that's just, who knows? Maybe that's just having that extra amount of tan on, the extra amount of shiner, kind of like lets the heat hit him just a little bit more. But I'd love to hear in the comment sections below, what are your guys' feelings? What are your guys' feelings about the potential first call out for the 2021 Tampa Pro in the 212 division? My name is Sanch at Bodybuilding _Bodybuilding. I'm your host. Thank you so much for watching another episode on the Bodybuilding News Network. I hope you enjoyed this installment of Bodybuilding Today. I will see you when I get off work today, as it is Friday and I have the weekends with this new job. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the second, third, and fourth call out for the 212 prejudging at this year's 2021 Tampa Pro.